on the baby that she said had a whimper, and she seemed to admit that, from what I read in court documents, that the baby had a whimper and she held the baby till it stopped whimpering, which is terrifying to think about, very sad. But that sounds like murder. You know, it sounds like that this baby was alive and then she held it until it was no longer. What type of forensic or scientific evidence would you need to go along with the video that I'm sure the prosecution could play of her explaining all of this to police officers, assuming that was after her Miranda rights were given to her?
So you brought up a good point. The simple fact that you hold a baby, you hear a whimper, you don't do anything, and the baby dies, that's not murder either. The baby potentially could have been born, and then the baby dies right. Unfortunately, that does happen, dies right up. That's not murder in itself. So it's really going to come down, and I'm going to assume that they're going to be able to get that video of her, or videos of her in confessing. It's going to come down to those details, because, you know, it's a difference. I think one confession was that she may or may not have put her hand over the baby's mouth and then the baby stopped crying. So yeah, that lends itself to that's possibly murder. So those are going to have to come in the sequence. I don't know how much they have from the medical examiner evidence, because some of these bodies are much. There was one, I think, that was 6 years that